Hey guys, so today I decided not to make a Minecraft video, but rather just record myself playing Overwatch, because I don't know, today I just felt like playing Overwatch and didn't really have that much design ideas for Minecraft.
Yo, what's up, guys?
So yeah, I'm just gonna run this in the background while I talk about random things. So today, or this week either, um, I climbed on Mailbox Peak. I think it was a total of, they said it was 10.2 miles, but it ended up being more like 11
Oh,
miles
guys.
to the peak. That was really fun. I think it was actually relatively easy. Like it
What's
was easier
obvious?
than Mount
I have a
Sai,
massive
but
dong.
I think the hardest part of it was this the
Vision.
last part of it where it just like
Anyways,
suddenly becomes very steep,
fuck you, bitch.
and it's
Who's that
like
guy?
you think that after you go over that first steep hill, and sorry, I don't really have pictures for this one, but
Yo, Widow, you got
next
Minecraft?
one, like you think you're at the peak when you climb that first
Widow.
hill, but then when you get to the top of it, you
Widow.
see that there's actually another hill. And so I was like a mental like
I wanna like get to
like my mental was about to be broken when I was climbing that hill. But yeah, just took my time. Um Still, it was still fairly fast paced. Definitely faster paced than the last time. I think it took a total of around 5 hours to complete. Um, and they said like the average time it takes is around 7 hours, so definitely ahead of schedule there. But yeah, that's what I did on Saturday. I think it was kind of scary the last part, just because when you're climbing up, um, it's basically like some uh, just a lot of like big boulders that you have to like walk on, and it was pretty windy and it was on like the side of the mountain, and so like if I took like a wrong step, then I would potentially fall. Um, but definitely not as scary as the bouldering stuff I had to do in the last week. Um, but yeah, I think it's actually pretty good that I do this pretty much every week. Otherwise, I think with all the food I'm eating in the office, I'd quickly, you know, gain weight. I already noticed myself. I think I gained probably around like 2 or 3 pounds ever since I started, which doesn't probably doesn't sound like much to you guys, but for me that's a lot because I'm always at like the line between underweight and healthy, and so like that 2 pounds kind of pushed me into the healthy range, but I'm not sure whether that's actually like healthy weight that I gain, because it's mainly just like eating, eating out in the office, because because like apparently like it's kind of like an unwritten rule, but uh, yeah, we usually get like free lunches in the office. It's, yeah, so that's basically my weekend. Not much during the week, just another work week. This week we're doing doing something interesting where like each engineer kind of takes on the role of polishing a task. So basically, what it means is like you have this general idea of what you want to accomplish, and then you make it more realistic. So you like break it down into subtasks. Um, Never did anything like that, so I found it to be pretty difficult, and yeah, kind of gain more respect for product management because writing these tickets is it's not easy, especially when you still don't have like 100% understanding of what the app or like our I guess service really does. Um, like stuff like location mapping and like order routing, like the concept of it makes sense, but like the actual implementation of it is like kind of hard to grasp. Um, anyway, that's what I was doing during work. Um, yeah, I guess I wanted to talk about like my something that I want to do this winter is take time off of work. So far I haven't taken much time. I take like 1 or 2 days off for like doctors visits and stuff, but I'm kind of waiting. I don't really have like plans for vacation until winter. And in winter I want to go to Japan. And well, there's a few reasons why I want to go to Japan. And they're probably pretty obvious, but obviously good food. I have friends in Japan that I want to meet. One of them, I guess depending on how the internship goes, might stay in Japan or come back. I don't know, but um, he said he'll be done around the end of December, so the plan is to meet him as well. Kind of want to try out like the JR Pass thing. Basically, the JR Pass is you pay around, I think it was 20,000 yen last time I checked, which is around like with all this inflation probably like, or this exchange rate, um, probably like $1,500. Wait, I'm trolling. No, it's $150. Yeah, $150 for this pass that I believe lasts 2 weeks, and it gives you unlimited access to riding JR sponsored trains. And I think the way the Japanese trains work is kind of confusing, but also kind of interesting. But basically, the trains are, or like the train routes are each owned by different companies. And JR is like the national one, so that's like the biggest one. Well, obviously I don't know like the specifics, so Japanese people might correct me, but um, so yeah, I think basically if you do the JR pass, you'll be restricted a little bit in terms of like what routes you can take, but you'd probably still be able to just get around everywhere. Worst case scenario, you just pay a little bit extra to ride the non JR lines. Um, anyway, the plan is to do that and just yeah, just travel across Japan. Cause so far in my life, the only places I've been to in Japan are Tokyo, and Mie. I think. Well, I guess for like some school trip, we went to Kobe, and then I guess with like a family, we went to Nara and uh, Osaka. I went to alone last time, but basically there's like still like 40 plus places, prefectures that I haven't been to yet. So yeah, the idea is that I want to get to Japan probably around like, I don't know, like the 18th or something, the Monday of the week. Um, Probably just start my, well, I don't know how exactly it'll line up with my friends, but just gonna spend like around 2 weeks using the JR Pass thing. Maybe just like a week chilling in Tokyo and having fun there, and then that's around 3 weeks. Yeah, maybe one more week. I don't know if that's too much, but the idea is around like a month or so of vacation, and then I'll be back in here, and then I'll probably just not do anything until next winter. I do want to visit Japan sometime in the summer as well. I think summer has its own nice parts, like going to islands. Like Ogasawara Island is like somewhere I want to go at some point in my life. It's kind of like Galapagos Islands, but for Japan, I think. And then there's the Koshien, which I want to watch as well. But yeah, for the current plan, I want to go to Japan during the winter. I am a little worried, I guess, about COVID restrictions. Not sure what exactly the details are right now, but as far as I am aware from speaking to my parents and stuff, is that basically it's not really, Japan's not really open technically for tourism. Um, it's mainly open for like Japanese nationals trying to come back to Japan. And so if I want to like also come with my friends from America, then it might be a more of a hassle depending on like the restrictions. Um, and there's obviously like the logistics of traveling impromptu. I'm not much of like a planner guy, even though I guess I probably should try to, but I tend to just like go on the fly. Um, and so I don't know whether, I mean, last time I went to Osaka, I literally could just like find a hotel to stay in for the night, just like on the day of. But I imagine if it's like open for tourism, then hotels might be more occupied, and I'd have to plan ahead to make sure that I have, um, you know, reserved hotel rooms and all that. Um, but yeah, I am an adult. I think I am capable of that. I just don't like doing it because it's annoying. Yeah. Anyway, that's my weekly diary, I guess. Kind of yeah, I think I'm switching it up a little bit. Rather than just playing Minecraft. Just gonna play whatever I feel like playing. Um, yeah. See you guys next week. Fuck, fuck. Shut up, guys. Sorry. No.
Feeling better? I'll take care of you. Så gott som ny. Du mår bättre snart. I will shield you. Get
Oh, I'm so bad.
I'm under attack. This is not the end of the world.
The payload has reached the checkpoint. Get in there.
My barrier's down. Let me show you. This is not the end of the world.
Привет.
I should just stay back, I guess.
Физкульт, привет.
Hej, hej. Jag får ta mig. Feeling better? I feel better soon. Good as new. I've got you. You'll take it damage. Rally to me. You up. Jag fixar det.
Огонь по готовности.
Peace.
60 seconds remaining. My ultimate is almost ready.
Feeling better? Du mår bättre
30 seconds remaining.
Vänta så. Let me touch that.
This will heal you.
Fire at will.
I feel like I'm playing lazy.
Push him back!
It's perfect. Not to mention some bumps or bruises.
Overtime.
Do something. Jag fixar det.
Nice.
Victory. Play of the game. Огонь по готовности. Double, triple,
Shouldn't you react to
quadruple kill.
rallies?